tired. Running, he's not playing 1v1s, right? Like he's probably the best in Germany, but he's not playing 1v1s at all anymore. So just you need to take the spot. Okay, we got it. So we're gonna focus on Tur's point of view. Maybe I will change to. Wait, how do you change the players? Wait, how do you change the players? What the hotkey? Oh, okay, found it. I will try to focus on your point of view, Turs. Wait. Do I see Elos correctly? There's 2357. Jigsaw 2390. Wasn't he like 2k1 not long ago? Like when I said not long ago was like a month ago. Did he get plus 200 Elo in a month? What the fuck? Oh, is that his Elo? It's Z40? Oh fuck. Okay. I was so surprised. Like damn, this guy improved so fast. Click on settings and disable scoreboard. Wait, how do I do that? I'm learning. Sorry guys again. Enable scoreboard somewhere. Casting. Oh. Okay. Okay, so Vietnamese against Celts. Early game should be a bit better for Celts, and you should be playing a bit slow and defensive. And guys, do you guys know what opening? Like imagine Turs has to play defensive, but he doesn't know what his opponent is doing. What should he go for? There's one opening that is always fine. Always. It's like you don't know what to go for, just go for this one. Do you guys know? Scouts? No, because scouts you die to mana times. Skirms? Yes. Skirm spear opening is the safest one. You have like 2 units, you have like a counter unit anyway to your opponent. So let's see. Turs. Going for the barrack. You see this kind of barrack, Turs? When you don't know what your opponent is doing, it can lose you games. Even if you know what your opponent is doing, it can lose you games. Like basically you're making a barrack out of range of your TC. So if he comes, you have to quick wall. And it's something that you have to add like to your game. It's something you have to do that you shouldn't have to do if you just make it a bit safer. So this can matter a lot already. Okay, add archers then. Because it's mana times. Okay, because it's 3 militias, I liked it. If it was 2 militias, I would not want this. Because then he just makes skirms and you are dead. But there he has to commit to archers. Like his eco is not going to be good to make skirms. Okay, quick warring this. Quick warring this. Very good. Where is the spear? Where is the spear, Tos? We need a spear. Okay. What's really important in this situation when this happens, I know these guys are bugged, but this was AFK for a while. Really important to press the idle village hotkey after quick warning. Okay, so you're gonna check what he's doing. I like it. Making some archers. Okay, the spear is out. Okay, you did... So, here you did farm upgrades, which I disagree with. Like, even if you are Vietnamese. For example, I played the game just before against the other guy, like the other Chinese guy. I did it because it was 2 militias. But against 3 militias, someone who committed to Manatam opening, I mean, he didn't click Manatams, but he kind of committed to it. He did 3 militias. You should not do Oscola. It's not about doing Oscola like long-term eco. If you don't take damage, you are not behind to Castle Edge. You are not... I don't know, if you don't end up too behind... getting too much delay by this, you should be in a good spot because it's 3 militias. And how quick was it? I think it was pretty quick as well. Yeah, 3 militias with this uptime. You should just try to survive here. And Arscola is not helping you here. Same as the counter attack. This counter attack is not helping. I mean, it could be good because you are scouting what he's doing, but you want to pressure. You saw walls, you're like, oh, maybe he's just going FC behind it, but you didn't explore everything. He could have a range and be killing you right now. What you need is to defend in this situation. The opponent's walled, you have army in your base, just defend. He invested into this and this. So you don't need to do damage. Like, if you kill that, you are doing damage to him basically, because your eco should be better. Your eco should be better if you just sit home and not take damage, because he invested into more things. So yeah, that's all about cleaning the forward army then. Wait, what? Oh, there was a wall, or did you break in? So yeah, now you're making it a bit messy. And I feel like you're taking good fights, but... And really good eco management behind it. I mean, in terms of multitask, you are on point this game, that's for sure. But yeah, you made it a bit too much messy, maybe. Also, I don't like the second lumber camp before clicking up here. You are too far from clicking up. You can do it if you have like 600 food, but you are dealing farms and you are dealing your castlage. Okay, stable because he has scums. I like it. But yeah, you are dealing your castlage a lot. So Horse Collar, second lumber camp, going forward instead of defending your base, making it a bit messy. Everything made you go up later, basically. So now he's up first. I believe he's gonna go forward workshop. Okay, good cleanup. You're up really late, but I know he was up really early as well. So okay, what do you see? I'm really gonna go to your point of view. Okay, if you have to play this game again, Ters, what would your castlage opening be? Like, don't think about what you did in this game. But now if you have to play it again, you see this, what would your opening be in terms of unit? Like, early castlage, what do you click, what do you do? Go Knight Expo? Yeah, but you stopped making archers for... Oh, because you have no gold. Okay, okay. So one range, one stable should be a good player. But like, don't commit to knights too much, because you even see it doesn't have elite scum. And did you see that, or is it a bug? Because if you saw that farm, you should know. I mean, right now you should know he's booming. You reach castlage and he's not doing anything. So I think you should know he's booming. You could like think about a forward workshop even. Okay, if this happens, make sure you go to another gold, because you're gonna reach castlage, you're not gonna be able to click anything because you are away from this gold. So make sure you switch, like put villages on wood and take your wood villagers to take gold. You got really delayed by this. Expo, yeah, you had to sell food, which is not ideal. So now he's playing really defensive. You should be aiming for a forward workshop, even if he scouts. You should be trying to get a forward workshop. Okay, very good. Very good play. Maybe a bit slow with that, but still, good play. Also send 2 vills when you do forward workshop. If this vill dies, you have to send a new one. It's such a waste of time. So it's really safer to send 2 vills. I don't like the monastery here. Like the forward monastery. I feel like if you want a monastery, make it in your base so you can collect relics at least. Okay. But yeah, you need to pressure a bit more. You should be more in a hurry to do damage. I mean, your eco is pretty good. You have good eco upgrades. Okay, you find that hill. But I don't like the way your eco is balanced. I feel like you will have food to click to imp, but no gold. You didn't anticipate that. Like at some point, maybe I will give you a number. Let's say 500 food in the bank. Time to do a huge gold switch. So to get food, you need farms, right? So when you get 500 food, it means you have enough farms to click to imp, in my opinion. So you should stop making farms. So then your wood will not be used in farms, on farms. So then you can select your wood villages and send them to gold, because you already have your good farm count to click to imp when you have this amount of food in the bank with this queue. So yeah, it's about like, okay, let's say 500 food, bam, big switch on gold from the other villages. So you can have a good imp timing and not too much food that you have to sell. It's nice to have like numbers in mind like this. So when you see it, you recognize it instantly in game. It's not something that, because sometimes you're microing, you don't think about adapting the eco. Because right now you have to stop producing stuff. Like you're gonna get the gold to click up, but you stop producing everything. While you could be going imp and producing if you balanced a tiny bit better. Okay, so now my question is, what do you think you should do as unit early? I'm gonna give you let's say, okay, I'm just gonna say that you have only 10 crossbows. You have all the range upgrade, like, I mean, all the range upgrade. You have +2 attack already. What should you go for, you think? It's like early Castellage. You reach Castellage, but you don't have too many archers. You're gonna trade them on the way to Castellage even because you don't have too many. Should be arbalest. Cavarches would be insane here. Cavarches is the way. Like his scums are not good in imp. You have the range upgrades already. You don't need that many more upgrades. And he's on a melee unit right now. I mean, you saw the castle, so you can expect World Raiders. You see the flag. So yeah, if you see your opponent on the melee unit, go Cavarches. Cavarches is gonna wreck melee units. Really, trust the Cavarches. PLP is so good, man. It's like against Knight. You know your opponent's going to go Knight. You don't commit to crossbows on the way to Castle Edge. You go triple range here. Same thing. Okay, this army is a bit annoying, I have to admit. Vietnamese are really good. But yeah, this is a kind of an issue. If you had this monastery at home, you could just pick up relics left and right, and you would be confident to play late imp because you have the relics. I think if you have Cavarches, that game is dead when you reach imp. There's so much stuff to raid. Okay, let's pause and check what Cavarches could do. See, like the mobility, raiding could do so much everywhere. And he's playing good, like securing his base with this. But... while here you're chasing army with a slow army. My PC is so laggy. It's crazy. Okay, so here my problem is you're gonna go forward. Like you're gonna go for a forward castle. Your opponent, I don't know what you saw and what you didn't see. Okay, you didn't see the second castle, but you're gonna go forward to do a treboir. You are on range unit, he's on melee unit. Okay, first wrong thing. When you're on range units, treboir is never your advantage because you have to stay next to your trebs and he can always snipe them. And also you're gonna go for a treboir, building a castle when you're already imp. So you don't even use like a imp advantage to start trapping faster. Yeah, you don't care about partition tactic, Ben. Caravachas are really good anyway. So now you go for a Trebois that you're gonna lose, I think. Because you are just so slow. You have chemistry, but he has melee units, so he's just gonna overrun you. Would you commit to EVCA or just for raiding? Yeah, I would commit. I would commit definitely. Like, CA into champions, like you don't want to get like 60 CA. You want to get like 40 CA and a Scorpion champion switch, basically. How do you pressure this castle? You don't pressure. You use your Arbalest to raid. Like, you try to find spots to raid, and you do a castle like safe. At least the first one. Because you can't go for a Trebois early imp against melee units. This is like the big issue. Like, to push against melee units, you need to have like 4 or 5 traps and start pushing. Because when you start pushing with 1 traps, he repairs and is waiting for his mass to clean you, right? While if you go for like 4 or 5 traps, he doesn't have time to react. It's like surprise. So when the opponent has the ability to clean you because he's on melee unit, you wait to mass traps. Like, you start like a slow push. Well, Caravachas only, because I feel like Celts will get to Siege Ram at some point, or... I mean, Caravachas kill all the unit except Siege, so... But they would even like do good against Onager, because you can do Caravachas Bombard Cannon, but I still believe it can be tricky and Siege Ram at some point. But yeah, you didn't use the army. You see, you use your early imp to start trapping late, and you have to stay next to your traps. That's why you should not do a Trebois when you have Archer unit against melee. Because he's gonna clean you up in like 2 minutes and you're gonna call it. That's my feeling. Yeah, and the one moment you leave, he comes. That's a bit unlucky, but that's why this is not good for Arbalest to do this kind of Trebois. So will you not even care about the Trebois for World Castle? Yeah, you need to get to your like 200 pop late game, like good eco stabilize. Like, I see this too often when people try to like put a lot of action in the game when their pop is low. Like, you try to push, but your pop is super low. Raid, get to 200 pop, and then you can start pushing. Like, that should be your goal in IP. Get to 200 pop. Like, this is a game inside the Age of Empire, and the game is about getting to 200 pop and being strong, and then you can start pushing. Until you are strong, you can raid, but not push. And this is like, this rule works for like 90% of the games. I know you feel pressured because you went it earlier, you feel like you need to push. He's on a unique unit, so you want to push, but you don't need to. Like, you can use your ability to raid, get to your 200 pop with like really strong eco, and yeah, then you should be in a really good spot. Felt really bad that I can't leave and he has all map control. Bad camera quality. Fuck. The focus is bad. But yeah, that was an interesting game. It's like, it's some mistakes that you probably don't know. Like, you didn't know that you did them, basically, the mistakes. You were, after the game, you were like, wait, what did I do wrong? Probably. But it's something that if you know, and now you know it, you should never do the mistake again. Because it's just something that you have to know. It's not like execution. It's game knowledge, basically.